Hey crypto friends, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I'm going to talk about one of my absolute favorite methods for making passive income in a bear market that isn't exactly fun per se, but you guys, it makes me more than enough to actually make me happy, so I really don't care, okay? So let's check this out. Now, I'm sure you probably read the thumbnail of this video. It said stake this or die poor. So simply, you guys, this video has a lot to do with a specific type of staking strategy that I love to use that a lot of people seem to not actually use. And I really don't understand why, because it makes me more than enough. So I have nothing to complain about whatsoever. So let's check this out, you guys. So the actual thing that I do here, okay, you guys, the actual way that I'm making, that I'm able to easily make 75 bucks a day, by staking in the cryptocurrency market is by utilizing PancakeSwap, okay? I mean, literally, guys, these syrup pools are freaking awesome, okay? I mean, they are absolutely amazing. I really don't care about all of these. I mean, I really don't care about any of these. I only care about staking cake, okay? The reason why is because it is just an absolutely insane amount of yield that you can make from staking cake tokens, you guys. It's so awesome. Now, I started doing this back in January, okay? I started doing this back in January of 2022. I specifically started it at the beginning of January, specifically so that I could be able to track it from January to January, for an entire full year, okay? Now, I already know I'm personally already down on my investment. I'm already, I've obviously lost money because, the price of cake has, gone down pretty significantly from the time that I bought it until where it's at right now. But in the long-term grand scheme of things, you guys, it's going to rise, okay? Because I'm making a lot more cake than I'm making a lot more cake tokens back than I would have originally expected. So I'm going to do this as a complete example to show you how you guys can personally do it and make 75 bucks a day or more, okay? Now, the reason why I'm making 75 bucks a day, you guys, is because when I bought in back in January, I am staking $30,000 into cake right now, okay? Now, realistically here, I'm, obviously only earning, 93% right now at the time of me filming this video because, obviously, you guys, as it's dropping more and more people are, adding, more and more people are adding, more cake into the pool, and it's causing, these rates to drop further and further and further. So realistically here, now, the one thing you're probably wondering is what is so hard about it, or why do I say that it's not exactly fun? Well, the reason why here, you guys, is simply because it's not fun, because the only way to get this 93% or to get the high staking yields is to lock in your liquidity, okay? So once you lock it in, you have to lock it in for 52 weeks, okay? You got to lock it into for 52 weeks in order to get those high percentages. That is the thing that sucks, okay? That is the worst part about this, okay? Yes, you have to lock it, but it is totally, totally worth it, you guys. So realistically here, if you plan on doing something like this, you need to make sure that whatever you put in here, you need to make sure that you have no plans on like moving it or wanting to do anything with it for an entire year, okay? Completely make it completely separate from, whatever else you have going on in the crypto market, okay? So realistically here, you guys, we are going to do just a simple example here just to show you exactly what I'm personally doing and, how I'm personally doing this, okay? Now, obviously, when it was up higher, obviously when cake tokens or when PancakeSwap or when cake was up higher and the market was doing better, I was making a heck of a lot more than 75 bucks worth a day, okay? But right now in the bear market, I'm only averaging roughly around 75 bucks, okay? And it's not exactly 75. It fluctuates up and down a little bit here and there, but that's to be expected. And it's probably, I'm fully expecting it to go down. I'm fully expecting it to go down even further, to be honest with you. But hey, I'm okay with that because I know in the long term, you guys, it is going to freaking skyrocket like yeah, it's going to be good. So guys, let's check this out. All right. So if we go ahead and we were to go ahead and stake 30 bucks, or sorry, not 30 bucks, that'd be nothing. If we were to go ahead and stake like 30,000 right now, we got 3, stake 30,000. So if you were to buy in right now, for instance, okay, right now, this very second, okay, you are going to get 9,413 cake tokens, okay? 9,413, okay? Now, we aren't even going to be let's not even talk about the current, let's not talk about this box down here, what you'd be making as a return, okay? Just completely forget about that. Completely forget about that right now, okay? So we're just looking at the current cake tokens we have right now for our $30,000, all right? We just bought 9,413 cake tokens for $30,000 at a price of, as you guys can see up here, at a price of $3.18 per cake token, okay? Now, if we were to go off of this alone, let's check this out. So we have Pancake Swap's all-time high, because obviously, you guys, this is one of the most, this is one of the most popular DeFi protocols on the Binance Smart Chain that people use. So realistically here, you guys, we can fully expect that Pancake Swap is going to eventually in the next bull market, reach its past all-time high or go even higher potentially in the long term. So those are the numbers I'm looking at here, okay? So we can look at its all-time high at $44. We'll just say $40 for fun, okay? So let's say it goes up to 40 bucks, okay? So let's check this out. I mean, you can clearly do the math, you guys. I mean, honestly, just check it out. If we were to just buy this and, just hold on to this for the long term, for our $30,000, I mean, look at that, you guys. We've got 9,413 tokens. If we go ahead and multiply that by 40 bucks when it goes up to all-time high again, I mean, guys, you just turn that $30,000 into $376,000. I mean, that is insane. That is awesome. So you guys, as you guys can see, even just from buying it, you're going to make you're going to make some pretty darn good money in the long term, okay? So let's check this out now if you were to lock this in for, the next 12 months, okay? So let's say you lock it in for that next 12 months, okay? So you got 9,413 tokens, 9,413, and throughout those 12 months, you guys, at the current rates where they are right now, you would make an extra 8,734 tokens, okay? So 9,413 plus an extra 8,734 tokens, all right? So guys, at the end of those 12 months, you're going to come out with roughly 18,147 tokens. It might be a little more actually though, because I mean, realistically here, as the rates go higher, you're going to earn more as well if, the market, starts to go up again. So you're going to continue to make more. But, we're just going to go off of how the current rates are right now at this moment in time, okay? So realistically, at the end of the 12 months, you'd have 18,147 tokens, okay? Now, if we go ahead and multiply that by, 40 bucks, when it goes up to 40 bucks again, guys, you're going to have roughly $725,000. I mean, the numbers don't lie, you guys. You just turned pretty much $30,000 into $725,000, you guys. That is absolutely astronomically insane, okay? And this is how this is why a lot of people love staking cake tokens and love yield farming through, Pancake Swap, because it is very lucrative and you can make a very good amount of money through here, you guys. So as you guys can see, this is awesome. All right. Now, where am I getting the whole 75 bucks a day thing right now? So here's where I'm talking about, all right? So we just figured this out, all right? So now this is completely separate from what I'm actually talking about in this video. What I'm talking about in this video is how you can make 75 bucks a day right now. So obviously you're going to need to start out with at least $30,000, okay? Realistically, okay? Now there's a lot of people out there who do actually, have, 30,000 in savings. I mean, realistically there are. And realistically here, you guys, if you were to do that, I mean, this is where you can make, some pretty good passive income long term. Now, again, guys, the goal here isn't to make more USD, okay? I mean, yeah, it is to some people, but for me personally, my goal is to make as much cake as possible. I want as many cake tokens as possible before the next bull run, okay? That is my biggest goal here, is to make as much cake token as I possibly can before the next bull run starts, because when the next bull run starts, I want to be able to appreciate the value on all of those cake tokens, when it goes up to 40 bucks again. So let's check this out, all right? So we've got 9,413 tokens. So 9,413 not 9,413 tokens. We want to be looking at the ROI rates. So guys, in the very end of things, you guys, at the end of 52 weeks, if rates stay the exact same where they're at, we would make roughly $27,838, okay? $27,830. And we'll go ahead and divide that by 365 days a year, you guys. And that's going to come out to roughly $76 a day. So that's where I'm getting the whole making $75 a day thing here, you guys. So realistically here, if you were to do this right now, this very second time at the time of me filming this video, you're going to roughly make an average of roughly 75 bucks a day doing this, you guys, for every single day of the year. That's with the current rates that they are right now. But again, guys, you don't want to be thinking like that. You really want to be thinking about the whole aspect of making as many cake tokens as possible and keeping them for when, cake rises up to $40 or so again in the long-term future here, you guys. That is the overall goal. That is where the big money is at here, you guys. So realistically here, the biggest part that sucks about all of this, and the whole reason I wanted to make this video, is because the biggest part that sucks about all of this is the fact that you have to lock it up for 52 weeks. Lock it up for an entire year, and it's a really hard thing to do for a lot of people. It really is, me included. So realistically here, you guys, if you're okay and you can bite the bullet and do that, hey, you're going to be able to come out on top in the long term, you guys, especially if you hold on to them for the long term. So if you guys have any questions about this or anything, hey, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I have no problem, explaining things into greater detail or talking to you guys about anything or anything like that. So again, if you got questions, feel free to ask, you guys. But overall here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, you guys. But again, before you guys leave, don't forget to go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel, you guys, so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my future videos or chatting with me here on Twitter.